It's the go-to for the how, so you know that you want to.
Hi Primpers. Last night Mac Makeup took me to the Pink concert in Sydney, and I felt like I needed to do a video on this just to really display my excitement, because I can write about it but I just don't feel like it's the same as actually talking to you guys about it. So the Pink concert was at the Entertainment Centre in Sydney last night, and it was such an amazing show. She's such a phenomenal performer. I was just completely blown away. But why I was there was because MAC sponsor Pink's worldwide tour. So basically her hair and makeup team call MAC and say, listen, we're running out of face and body foundation, we need more, and they send it on in, and the products back there were just mind-blowing. I've never seen so many makeup products. Anyway, so we got to go backstage and meet her makeup artist, Yvette BB, who does her makeup every night for the show. And I chatted to her about the looks and how they come up with the inspiration for the show. And basically, Pink's vision was Funhouse, the name of her album, obviously. So she made it very clear that it wasn't circus, it was Funhouse. So the first half of the show was very bright. So there was this amazing purple lashes and purple eyeshadow and purple hair mixed with pinks and greens, and the colours were really vibrant. There were lots of really cool characters. There was, a ballerina towards the end and a harlequin and all kinds of different kind of quirky funhouse characters. She explained to me that with Pink herself, because she was giving so much of herself on stage, they didn't want to detract from that with her makeup. So they kept her quite natural, but with a bright lip. So there was always kind of colour involved with all the characters. Even the guys had kind of white painted faces. It was just... it was so much fun. It was amazing. So we got to go backstage and meet all the dancers, and it was crazy back there. I mean, they seemed really chilled out. One of the guys was asleep on the couch when we got there, and I took some photos of them. And so basically they get given face charts. Yvette gives them face charts, and they do their own makeup for the show. And, some of it is quite complex, and it's pretty amazing that they can kind of recreate that look without a professional. Obviously, they're always on hand, but the dancers do it themselves. Obviously, Pink gets her makeup done every night before the show. So for those of you who haven't seen it, the first half of the show, as I said, was really bright. Lots of colour, heaps of makeup that was, like you could see it. We had great seats, but you could see it from the back. It was amazing. And then the second half of the show was more macabre, like dark black lips and a little bit more gothic, I guess, but still going with that funhouse theme. And it was pretty exciting. They say that they go through, of all the MAC products that they use, she said that she goes through the coloured products, so the eyeshadows and the lipsticks, more than anything else, just because they use so much of it. There's so much colour, and a lot of the products that they use are also just the consumer line. So obviously, MAC has their professional line, which they use, for theatre and that kind of stuff, and all the pros use it. But for this, they also used a lot of the consumer line. So it was pretty amazing. And I was also chatting to Yvette about, like touching up and things like that. And she was saying that they have so little time backstage that Pink literally runs off stage. They quickly touch her up, and they might change her lip here and there. But because she gives so much of herself on stage, they kind of didn't want to detract from that. So they kept her look quite neutral. With pop of bright lip here and there that they could just quickly touch up. But generally her makeup was a little less full on, whereas the dancers and even like the members of the band, there's this amazing girl who has long lashes and pink cheeks, and she was just adorable, and she kind of plays every instrument and sings. And her makeup was quite bright, and all the dancers they went all out with that. They also explained to me that this was Pink's vision, so she really saw this as her creation and kind of said, all right, I want a funhouse theme, and they came up with the characters first of the dancers and thought about it that way. Then the costumes came, and then finally the makeup comes, and she kind of talked me through that. They had all these tear-outs from magazines, and yeah, it was a really amazing thing, obviously, to go backstage. It was very cool, and I will do more videos on this, because I'm getting some pictures of Pink's makeup, and I'm going to do a how-to down the track and that kind of stuff. But for now, I just wanted to share my excitement with you and kind of go backstage and tell you a bit about the backstory from Pink. So for those of you that haven't gone to see it, or you're going to see it soon, it's an amazing show, Primped. It's super exciting. So I'll definitely keep you posted on this one and tell you more about the matte makeup that they used and as I said, give you a little how to. Anyway, now this is just a snippet, and I hope you enjoy. See ya!
The go-to for the how to, you know that you want to get beautiful.